Good.
You still sick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The weather is not that good too, so it's still raining. But
It's still raining and gross, yeah.
I think I still have class too.
Here.
I think it's at 38 or I registered for a summer class already this past Monday,
Oh, wow.
but I'm not sure if I have the financial aid stuff
Okay.
for it. So I'll be in the summer and it's online, so I think I would need tutoring for it.
What?
I would need tutoring. It's like a very tough class. The people that's taking it this spring, they're like struggling with that class.
What's the class?
It's the the bilingual class.
Hmm?
It's like they're struggling with the assignments.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be here.
So like the better to be struggling maybe in the summertime compared to those other ones.
Is that the only class you'll take? Right?
But that's the only one available all 3 semesters.
Okay.
But like I was trying to click it not that time, but also online on the in the fall, but I can't register for that one.
All right, well, yeah, wait. My last season of tutoring, the tutoring.
Oh, well, this some
Summer.
oh
That's same. That's the good, you're already registered. Amazing.
no, I was able to register like last month.
What's the first date, you know?
It starts in May, like toward the end of May, like that last week of May. Because like we have the first 3 weeks is still the end of the spring, the so-called 1 week break, and then have classes start.
Yeah, probably.
My thing is online, so
So
we'll
you
have.
gonna watch your classes online or, I mean, your tutoring session?
Oh man, I'll be here, but I'm not sure what time like the daycare over there want me to be.
Oh, we'll see. All right, so this time, looking on.
I had some discussion both post board stuff, but I didn't know until like last week when I look at the syllabus because I am missing the assignment. So like when I was looking at the syllabus, and then I noticed I missed two discussion posts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I would need to go back on those.
In addition.
Yeah,
Okay. What do you want to do first?
this is the one for this week.
Okay, so this is the discussion.
This is the new one.
Post. Okay, so there's a one and a, wait, is there a third, a one and a two? It says prompt 3.
This is the so-called final one
Oh,
of
okay.
the discussion post. There's like two more.
Two before this, right?
Yeah, for the week 7 and week 4 episodes. I need to go back and work on those.
Regulating assessment data. You have to write, right?
I think so. Answering these questions. Yeah. No, P1, P2. I think that might mean first grade, second.
Probably, yeah. I don't know why it's P. That took 3 of those, huh?
Yeah, E1 of these three. So-called the checklist is just a little box one, and then the rating scale is similar to the checklist. The teacher-made test is like everything, a test made by the teachers, and then the standardized is like normal stuff.
All right, so which 3 are you gonna pick?
I think I might. So-called, I kind of got more experience, kind of ish, with the rating scales of ways, and then
Yeah, because you will, it would be helpful if you'd already done it, right?
I've done it like a few times. I made it before for like a lesson plan thing. And inter- mm, I'm not sure if I were to do the interview guide, like how what I'll do with that. Maybe an interview guide for it, the interview guide, and then maybe the scoring rubric for the short term or long term class project. Maybe those three.
Which one, the short term or the long term?
I think it might be like the term would be short. Short. Yeah, so maybe for each week a different format of assessing.
type of data will be collected using each instrument. Specify why the instrument is selected in the field. Provide you with reliable and vivid data, valid data, to use in making decisions to inform instruction in your class. So two advantages are triangulating the data, putting the data together from the three selected instruments that you analyze them. To try to get a coherent and complete picture of how well children have mastered the material you taught 3 weeks. So how you could use all three of them together, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Error. How would you minimize error? Can you eliminate error? Put E.
Yeah, I think if you're at E, so type D instead.
Name one possible instruction design. With may. All right, very good. So, yeah, it's probably easier if you've actually used them so you know how they work.
I kind of used that rating scale before, but I didn't really use it, but I made one before for that.
Okay. Have you used any of them?
But I didn't really use it. I just created for those mainly for those lesson plans and stuff. But I never like
Used any of them?
not really use it, but create one of
All
them.
right, so the best we can do here, is created them. Okay.
I think the only thing I really created was maybe the rating and the scoring rubric, maybe. Yeah.
Okay.
And the interview guide is mainly just questions. So
Okay. But you've seen that before.
I think so.
So you
Yes,
have
it's
some
mainly
ideas.
just questions. I think that is. Yes.
Created the rating one.
Yeah, something similar to it before. Yes.
And created the rubric.
I think, yeah, like for another kind of lesson plan
Probably
thing.
have, yeah. And then then you think the interview guide is just questions.
It should be mainly questions, I think it is, yeah.
All right, so let's see here. What type of data would you collect using each instrument? Any thoughts?
I think it really depends on what, from the, from each one will kind of be different, I think. If it's so maybe I use a different one each week or something. Or like one and then another one also for one of those week. Um, it really depends on what I'm trying to so-called from what the question is asking of the topic of what they're gonna with those three. And then I know what I'll be collecting.
Have you thought about what the 3-week theme is going to be?
I just saw this like over there for like a little bit.
Okay.
I'm not sure yet, but I think I might choose kindergarten for it. It'd be kindergarten kids. Yeah, I got my 3 here for the instruments. I'm not really sure what will be a good 3-week theme for that.
So when they say theme, they mean like counting to 10 or uh, using colors or something like that. What do they mean by 3-week theme?
The thing is like a theme that you could use for 3 weeks. Like they've been continuously learning for
Okay, so
like all 5 days each week until
so it might be coloring, using colors or counting or something.
I think something like that. Yes. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh, all right, so we really just need to make this up now?
I think it's kind of like find the what theme I want and then make up everything.
Okay. All right, so what kind of themes?
Oh, um, well, I don't really know what they can learn for 3 weeks.
You don't know if they can learn through it?
For 3 weeks, like each day will be a activity connected to that topic, but like, there's a different little activity each week, or like each day, or like a review or something. For the daycare, the preschooler classroom, their each week is different right now with the different letter and stuff. They're doing different stuff. But
Okay.
the month itself have one topic and stuff.
What's the
And
topic?
for this month, they're learning recycling, dinosaur spring, and yeah. And they like learn their little colors and stuff. And it's mainly review of stuff for this month.
Okay. Okay, so you want to write stuff down? What do you want to do?
What would a 3 week theme?
So recycling is the thing.
Yeah. So from what I saw so far, I don't think they really did anything about the theme recycling at the moment. But maybe like spring they did, but yeah. They said like they might go out again to check out the nature, like do nature walks
Okay.
to see those little plants, the little flowers popping up and
Yeah,
the
yeah.
leaves and stuff. Yeah. So maybe yeah. Maybe something with spring or something.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe spring for the theme for
Sure.
3 weeks.
Yeah. Spring is popping up all over.
Because like for the spring, then you can have different activities like each day related to that topic or like theme, and then yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe really spring for this spring. Spring. Yeah, and I'm not for each question. I'm not from that. I need a so-called kind of think what I'll be collecting from for those 3 weeks with these those little tools I chose.
Tools meaning.
Those like the ones I chose, the rating scale, the
Okay.
scoring guide, the scoring brick.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you got a theme.
Yeah, I'll do so-called spring,
Right, good.
and then have to use those three. But I'm not sure what kind of collection of data will I use for that. Maybe for like the interview guide-ish thing,
How is spring different than summer?
eh,
Is that the sort of thing you're looking for? Question?
or something like that. Yeah. Mm, it's like I'm not sure will like this little interview really be like a one-on-one kind of interview or like as a class, like in the beginning, like the first day or
Okay, so.
that first week, maybe that little thing will be used and then some of the other ones maybe.
Okay.
But like that first week, maybe have that and another one of those two maybe in there for one of those activities they might do. and stuff. So I really don't know what I would say to like.
So you gotta figure out, first one says, what type of data would you collect?
What
So you're
kind?
saying the interview, right?
Yeah.
So the interview, like, would you ask students what's their favorite season, or do they like spring better than winter, or spring better than summer?
I think it'll be very simple questions. In the interview thing, yeah, very simple, and that they will understand. And so far, I think that interview is kind of to get to know what they're learning,
Okay,
if they know about that topic yet.
okay, good, yeah.
So, yeah, for that. So, what I write that for there.
Would you write the question?
I don't.
The,
For the first question here, so what type of data?
yeah,
Would it be the questions, or would it be like I'll be asking them?
well, no, I mean, they're asking what type of data would you collect? So let's say, using your rating scale, what kind of data would you collect?
It really also depends on what I'm put in the rating scale and the rubric thing for the
Okay,
thing too.
rubric, yeah, that's right, rubric. Work from.
Yeah.
Okay, so is it all gonna be, what are, like, is the idea, like, what are the, um, what are the advantages? What advantages does spring have over the other seasons?
Mm, I um I think it's I'm not sure really for that.
Well, I'm sure there's other things you could be, other questions, but
Yeah,
what?
because for that it's about what type of data is it really like my questions and then like what I wanted them to understand from the lesson, or what I would write for that part.
Well, what kind of questions would you ask him about spring?
I think it was mainly about asking what they know
Okay.
already about spring and what they see during springtime. I just like really ask them like, do you like spring kind of stuff like that, and then ask them a bit more.
Maybe, how does the ground look different? How is
Yeah,
the air different?
yeah, and the weather and stuff about
Yeah,
that.
how's the weather different? Yeah. So those are all good things.
So would that be the data question?
Well, it seems like you've got to come up with questions so that so you can have a rating scale.
Yeah, and
It seems like you have to have the questions, right?
yeah, I think for the what I'll do really first is with the interview, and then those other ones will be kind of later on,
Okay,
or like
so the
within
interview
those.
will first. All right, so you probably need to come up with a list of questions, right?
Yeah, but would that be part of this too? Because
Well, all right, so what else, if it's not, what are you gonna rate? So let's do a checklist. Like, you could have the little kids go around. I just thought of this for checklist. And you can write up a checklist and have them like check off if what they see when they're walking around the school or something. Oh, look, there's little shoots coming through the ground. Check. Oh, there's leaves on the trees. Check.
Uh, well,
And it's kindergarten, not like too much here. Yeah. I mean, a rating scale compares, right? That's what a rating scale does.
it has almost like still those like have similar to the checklist, but have more sections to it.
Okay. I don't know if you want to do both a checklist and a rating scale, maybe.
Instead of those other instead of a score.
You've got an interview guide and so it really depends. I just thought of the checklist because I thought that was something to do walking around. But you could do, I mean, otherwise, do the rating scale. But then you have to compare, right? Isn't that what you do in the rating scale?
The rating
What are you rating?
um, uh, so far what the rating scale kind of looks like, it's just really a chart and stuff.
Mhm.
And then what I did was it looked like what I used as an example was so-called listening, speaking, or participation, and then the effort.
Mhm.
And then for those little other ones is excellent progress, that satisfactory improvement, needs progress, or unable. Yeah, just unset.
Okay. So, that's the rating.
Yeah, that's all for the rating skills.
Okay. Well, what would you be rating? Like needs improvement, that makes sense, all that, but what is it that needs improvement?
This one kind of from that is kind of from maybe those activities or something. I don't
That kids do in the spring?
like those little class project idea stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have to, what kind of class project? You gotta write this down, right?
Yeah. And then it's also have to be 700 words.
Yeah.
650 to 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, then maybe not that scoring rubric and using those other scale stuff instead. And then
I mean, you could do a test too, a teacher made test or a standardized test.
maybe switch that rubric thing to one of those. Yeah. So I yeah. What type of thing? maybe a progress portfolio of like their activities. I think that's what that is, right? A progress.
Process.
Is that like what they're? Is it something like that? You think? Like a like. That's
What process, the process. Um,
Seems like that is a bit too much.
Process portfolio refers to a collection of processes within an organization that are evaluated based on different perspectives. That sounds like too much for a chart. There's a process portfolio for a great. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Oh, yeah. For grade one, so I didn't say kindergarten, this is grade one. For grade one process portfolio, it's a collection of student work, including drafts, early attempts, final products, showcasing their learning journey and process over time, rather than just their best finished pieces. Okay. It can include, it is designed to document a student's learning journey, highlighting their growth and development in various areas rather than just showcasing final products. It can include a variety of items such as early drafts and rough work, completed assignments, work samples reflecting different skills and learning areas, student reflections on their learning process, photographs of art projects or science experiments.
That seems a bit too much.
That seems like too much?
So, like, it seems like I'm collecting a lot
Right.
from that one.
I mean, it's only 3 weeks, right?
3 weeks, unless I'm trying to do something, collect something every day to make that.
Well, if you could think of a good thing to collect, like,
Or something.
like
Because it seems
maybe
like too much.
if they had a, something growing and how it changes from day to day.
A seed or something?
Yeah.
With that?
Sorry?
With the progress? Maybe.
So the child has to observe.
So
Here's
would
a
that be the
little
little
seed.
activity within that 3 weeks, the seed
Yeah.
growing?
Yeah. So, and then every day they have to, maybe they can make a little drawing to see how it's changing, or maybe write a paragraph about how it's changing from day to day.
Maybe then, and then okay, then if that then with the seed growing, maybe yeah. And then how would I use those other ones? Like that rating scale. What would I be rating? No.
Well, so the rating scale might be, so that's different than the process portfolio, right?
Yeah.
So the rating scale might be, are they actually doing it every day? Do they hand in the small drawing, or do they hand in the paragraph to show for that shows?
Would it be kind of similar to what I have, but with the listening, speaking, and the participation riddles?
Could be. I mean, I'm just trying to think of what would be easy to do.
To make sure that they're somehow doing the
Doing
thing.
something, yeah. Seems like it has to do with art or writing.
Yeah. Or this the rating scale does give you the option of having comments too, if you need to.
Well, I gotta do 3 things anyway, so you can
Yes.
still do a rating scale.
Yeah, I'm at like for the little rating scale, after I so-called maybe circle or whatever, check those little, right, those stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, if they were doing like, you could have them write a little poem that, it doesn't just have to be like watching the seed grow. It could be they write a poem about the seed. Or they draw a picture, or they cut out a picture from they find a picture in a magazine or something. Different things they could do. Or they write a little story.
but so am I for the first one writing what I will be getting from each of those activities?
Do it again.
That each with those three, I'm writing what I am getting.
I mean, there has to be some way to measure the different things, right? There has to be something to measure, right? And I think you have to know what they're going to measure. Like, what is it? You can't just say to them, we're going to do an interview, a standardized interview. Please hand in what we should interview you about. You have to give them some guidance, right? Otherwise, they have to create. Think about that. If I said to you, okay, please hand in, we're doing the interview. Please hand that in. We're going to follow it for 3 weeks. What would you do? How would you know what to do? Interview me about what?
Or that. Hmm.
Or please create a checklist. Checklist for what? This is all about assessment data.
Yeah.
Different strategies and tools used to collect data in the process of assessing young children's learning. So they have to have learned something, right? And so you have to tell what they're learning, right? Who else is going to tell us that?
Yeah.
The kids can't do it. You can tell them what to do, they do it, and then you decide, okay, how'd they do? And here, these are the different ways I'm going to assess how they did, but they still have to do something.
Yeah. Yes. I meant like from that letter E one. I'm not sure. Is it like I'm really doing something with this little race, those stuff? Because how would I know on the data if it will really get data from it? I won't really ask kids to do the stuff, do all those.
You wouldn't ask them?
I won't really see a group of kids and then do this with that group of kids. So. Or is that just like if I really did those these little stuff and then
Well, they want to know how you've used these instruments before in teaching. How have you used a rating scale, or a teacher-made test, or a standardized test, or an interview guide?
I think with the portfolio kind of not really with the process part really. Maybe I did something like that, maybe, but like not really that. But some kind of portfolio, not really the whole process stuff like. Actually, I might have, but like for a science class,
Okay, that makes sense.
but not really like that. But like writing notes and stuff about like what they see.
All right, so if you don't want to make it up, then you have to think about, well, okay, what have I done? So you said you wrote a rating scale, right?
Yeah,
What was it about?
it was so based like have that other little one that scoring rubric thing about the class project thing. That was what I did.
Okay, so could you use that?
Uh, because I didn't really collect anything.
Yeah, and they want you to tie these in. They want you to triangulate the data, putting the data together from the three selected instruments as you analyze them to try and get a coherent and comprehensive picture of how well children have mastered the material that you taught for 3 weeks. So probably that'll be hard.
Yeah, so I'm not sure. Am I so kind of like imagining that the group of kids I did the interview and then I teach them all about the spring for those 3 weeks, and then also maybe let them grow a plant or some sort within the 3 week, and then they do that process portfolio, and then end it with that rating scale or something.
Yeah.
But I don't know how we'll check the so-called if I really have to maybe check the portfolio process. And stuff. Or maybe with the rating scale should check that portfolio if they did it.
Yeah, these are, I mean, you're supposed to do it 3 different ways, right?
Yes, 3 ways.
3 ways that you would assess young children's learning. And the first question is, what type of data would you collect? And so how would you answer that using each instrument?
I think for the interview, it's really just their answers
To what?
to the questions I might create
To what
to the imagining group of kids about spring and like what they know about spring kind of stuff like that. And then with that process portfolios that they be the first day of the 3 week they're growing a plant and they are observing it throughout the 3 weeks and see if they have a flower or some sort at the end of the 3rd week.
Okay, it lives, yeah.
Yeah. And then that rating scale would be like of their portfolio or something like that.
Okay,
Yeah, maybe that.
sure, that sounds good.
Uh,
Yeah, 'cause this is due Friday?
yeah, and then answer all these questions and make sure it's that many words. Yeah. Maybe something like this for it.
Probably should say across his portfolio. Say that students will be given a seed and asked to uh, nurture it for 3 weeks. So, because I think some of the readers will go, what are you talking about? What plan? You know, down here.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I think so. Is the what I have for the rating scale for the
I don't think
Yeah. Mm.
Take a break.
Yeah, yes. Mm.
Hi, how are you? Good, how are you? What you doing?
Mandy, was
Oh.
there something?
I'm a tutor, that's fine. Oh, welcome to work with Mary, that's absolutely fine. Just wanted to know, oh, look, I have a magazine, sure, thank you. What are you guys working on?
A science experiment.
That's different than what we were working on. Okay.
It's for the same class, a different class for
So you're
today.
gonna start working on her?
I am so-called done with what I can for now.
You're what?
I'm done with what I can type
Okay,
for
very
now.
good, very good.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. What are you doing tomorrow? Can you know?
I am here tomorrow too.
Okay, okay.
If you want, we can meet tomorrow too.
Yeah, I think like today we can figure out what we're gonna do, like
Mhm.
work on it tonight, and then tomorrow we can record it, submit it.
It's just the experiment. It's just like the how the other ones you have
Like
to,
the red one?
yeah, with all the objectives and standards.
Okay, so it's a magazine from England.
Oh, yeah.
That made the viewers Susan would like it.
Okay.
I think yesterday I saw something. It was like I did look at some like milk or something. Yeah, like a milk experiment or something, or like with food coloring. Kind of like that pepper one where you put pepper or something on the soap. That kind of similar to that idea.
Oh, okay, so.
You still add the soap but you don't add the pepper.
Yeah. We did to do the same thing.
I think it might. I'm not sure. I've never done that one. But like the pepper one, I think for sure. And the dish soap.
So I remember one where like when you touch it with the soap or something.
Yeah, that's the
it.
soap one with the pepper, I think.
You're talking about something different.
It's similar to that, I think it is.
Okay, so.
The so-called kind of you still have the soap, the food coloring, and the milk. You add milk to that kind of idea. You add milk. Let's
What-
see.
What does it look
I I don't know. It's a that experiment's called magic lamp, magic milk.
Milk. So we need whole milk, whole milk, that's food coloring. And so, what is it?
Oh, yeah. Instead of the pepper.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
milk.
it's milk in the coloring.
Instead of water, they're using milk. Yeah, instead of the pepper and water. That's Is something of that making
Here it just gives us better.
Yeah.
A write-up, I hate no write-up, so I just write it through like a PowerPoint.
I'm never gonna do a PowerPoint format of it.
All this stuff.
Yeah, similar to the math one.
People, there's 10 of them on that's good. That's good. But do you have like, I don't think I don't have this food coloring. You got that?
I think I have. I can try to find.
I think
Yeah.
oh no, we can do the actual videotape tomorrow.
Yes, you can do that.
And then today we can just work on the write-up part since it should do Friday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so. I guess we can split it like 5 and 5.
And so we just need the concept, the process, and the objective and standards.
We're gonna look up the objective. What's your
M S H H E N. Yeah. No.
Again. That is why we joined the first part of the second time and join the
Hmm.
oh my God.
Um, I think maybe I could do the there's 10.
There's 10, yeah, there's 10. I think everything down here is the same, yeah, cover page.
It's the same thing.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
like,
yeah. So I'm cool with doing whichever is fine.
I can do the materials directions and the concepts. Is that the standards also?
What science concepts are represented? No.
No.
That's like what in the science world, but the standards are like from that
Hmm.
from the Common Core, whatever you take that from. This is something. What? Here come what science? What is the science concept? Is it um? What is the concept? Like what is the like scientifically what is it?
It's local about something that's separating.
Demonstrates how digital reacts with the fat in the carbon. Also, I think it could be like one could be surface tension. It's talking about like what's milk made of, so we can talk about that. These would be like the science
Mhm.
concept. Interaction disrupts the surface tension of milk, causing the fat molecule to move quickly. So we could do milk composition and then surface tension and reaction. That's basically everything that it's demonstrated. Those are the
Mhm.
we're just putting
Mhm.
think this is what is it?
Mm, it's the K to 2, right?
Yeah. Oh, so it could be kindergarten through first grade. So we could do first grade?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so which ones did you say?
Mm, uh, so, I could the directions, material, um, the concept and the process. Yeah, I can do the concept and do the process.
Is there class today? Oh, yeah.
There is.
Rain all day. You have another class coming?
No,
I'll get you on one.
yes.